Hello and welcome to issue one of Halcyon Pride, a masks actual play here on TTRPG. I'm Natalie. I'm a professional game master with Charm Person Games, and tonight I will be your MC. Let's go around and meet our other players and find out who they'll be playing. Miguel, who are you and who are you going to be playing tonight?
Hi, everybody. I'm Miguel. I will be playing Carlos, also known as Coiled Serpent, Stalwart Spear of the Undying Empire. But Carlos just rolls off the tongue better. I'll be using the Outsider playbook.
Okay, Brian, who are you and who are you going to be playing?
I am Brian the Burge. I'm a game designer and streamer. You can find me over at Beer Start Games. I'm playing Bobby Dorsey tonight, also known as the Red Phantom.
Max, who are you and who are you going to be playing?
I'm Max. I am a freelance game master, game designer, trading card game professional guy now. I will be playing Emery Midnight, or Blink, who is the Legacy playbook.
Dare, if you stopped being stuck in freeze frame, who are you and who are you going to be playing?
And it just fits so well because I'm playing a character named Glitch, who is weirdly enough the delinquent. Things that I am never. I am so innocent and I don't cause any trouble at all. I'm perfect. Anyway, I'm on the internet and places. Find me at Dare to Dream RPG. I do TikTok and stuff.
You know, Dare, I'm just getting to know you, but I definitely got that first impression. So I'm glad to have it confirmed. And Vin, who are you? Who are you going to be playing?
Hi guys, I'm Vin at VinVox VA. I'm a voice actor who does little tabletop things. I'll be playing Iggy Flint, also known as Scrap, the Reformed.
Great. So tonight we are raising money for a fantastic charity via Tiltify called Equality Texas. Equality Texas works to secure full equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer Texans through political action, education, community organizing, and collaboration. Please donate, open your wallets. Texas is in need of a lot of help right now, and they can use all they can get. And they are a fitting charity for us to be supporting because our Masks actual play is titled Halcyon Pride because it takes place during Pride Week for a very queer team of superheroes, the Dawn Brigade. So we open, it's about 10 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Pride Parade starts around noon. It's a hot, sticky summer day in Halcyon City. The city is so full of concrete that it just like walking outside in anything more than shorts and a tank top is miserable. Let's start with the Red Phantom. Bobby, where do we find you at 10 a.m.?
I think Bobby is hanging out in his family's apartment. And I think we talked about this a little earlier, a little ahead of time. And it was suggested that Carlos might be hanging out with Bobby. If I remember that correctly?
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, I think
sure.
so. Yeah, because Bobby and Carlos, of course, are pals.
Right.
And Bobby always gets a kick out of hanging out with Carlos. So I think that's an excellent idea.
Cool. So what do you two do when you're hanging out? What does hanging out look like for Bobby and Carlos?
I think, Bobby likes to stay occupied. Maybe hanging out involves being distracted by video games.
Okay. Are you playing the video games as well, Carlos?
No, I think Carlos would just be watching.
Okay.
He's a really like fascinated co-pilot. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Probably snacking on something.
Cool. I think just for fun, you were playing a fighting game and you were playing with your brother Drake.
Okay.
Who is home on summer break. It's summer. So he's home from college right now. Drake knows your secret, unlike the rest of your family, and feels weird about it.
What secret are we talking about? Which
and
one?
Do you think you've told him about who Carlos is as well?
No, I don't think so. I think
Okay.
that's too big of a secret.
Okay.
Bobby's not here,
Cool.
to out anybody in any way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Carlos is very open about being an alien.
Okay.
He doesn't hide.
So
Like he can't really hide it. He looks like a big, like somewhere between a raptor and a snake with legs, like very like pale, well, not kind of like deep blue skin that like
Okay.
kind of like crystal like scales, and he doesn't try to hide that.
Okay.
And he figures a city full of superheroes and like an alien walking down the street isn't the weirdest
Yeah.
thing I've ever seen.
Well, the way Drake's acting, it's clearly one of the weirdest things he's seen. He just keeps like, you'll get up and move or like eat a piece of popcorn with your long tongue or something like that.
Mhm.
And he'll just stop and you'll just get a really great hit on him, Bobby.
I think
As
I'm
he
like
is
taking
distracted.
like a handful of just corn kernels,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm putting them on the tongue, and then using that like internal like helio energy, that like sun energy, to like actually pop them in my mouth and then eat them. And there's just like big like, and then like swallow,
Yeah. I think you pop the popcorn
Mhm.
and Drake jumps a little bit. He's like, what the fuck, dude?
Mm.
That's so fucking weird. You're so weird. And I think Drake is enough of an adult that he has a bit of influence over you. So are you going to reject his, are you going to accept who he tells you are? Or are you going to reject his influence here?
I think I'm gonna accept it. I'm just like, yeah, well, I mean, I'm new here. Drake, obviously you're the expert, so if that is weird, then I suppose I am.
Yeah, don't do stuff like that. It freaks everyone out. So I want you to up your freak stat.
Okay. Oh boy.
And you can choose what to lower in exchange.
I think probably my mundane. That makes the most sense.
That seems to make the most sense. Yeah.
Cool.
And I think you're playing, and both of you have little watches that when the Dawn Brigade was founded were set up to be little alarms.
Mm-hmm.
And it just beeps. It starts beeping at you. And you see code 317 on the little Apple Watch type screen. And you roll your eyes because you have to remember what each code name is, because when those were set up by your patron, Lorna Midnight, she was like, no, you have to use codes because if your watch gets stolen, we can't let people know what anything means. So you have to memorize the codes. So each of you have remembered that code 317 means meet up in costume at the headquarters ASAP.
Okay. All right. Well, I think Bobby jumps to his feet immediately, ignoring the game, and he's just like, "All right, I gotta go. All right, I'll see you later."
Hey, what's going on?
I can't talk about it. It's a secret homework thing.
Oh, come on, right now?
Yeah, right now.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah, well, Saturday is when I have the most time for secret homework things.
Yeah, but like, aren't there laws about that? Like, you're a teenager. You can't be working on. Like...
No, that's also when teenagers tend to have jobs.
You should just be like chilling and playing video games. You should be normal. And again, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to accept Drake's influence here, or to reject it.
Well, I think this particular influence has to be rejected.
Okay. So to reject someone's influence, I think you just roll. Sorry, I'm new to this is my first time running masks on a stream. I've run it in private before, but I want to make sure I'm getting it right. So you're just gonna roll 2d6 and we'll see
You got
how
it.
you do.
Yep.
Thank you for confirming for me, Dare, that I'm doing it right.
I got a 6.
Okay, so that is a failure.
Yay.
So I get to adjust your labels and you're going to take a condition is what happens when that
Great.
happens. So I think that your mundane is going to go up because you were just a normal teen, and your savior is going to go down.
Okay.
You're not a savior, you're just a normal teen.
And I get potential even though it's a rejection roll, don't I?
I believe so, yes. And the condition I'm going to give you is which of these conditions fit? I think you're a little insecure.
Okay.
So you're going to mark the condition insecure.
All right.
All right. And with that, as you guys go get costumed up, we're going to cut away to Scrap. Iggy, what are you doing on this hot Saturday morning?
I'm pretty sure he has like woken up a couple times and just has stayed in bed because of the heat. Just sprawled out, ignoring the temperature and the sun altogether.
Cool. Where does Iggy live with family? We didn't really talk about Iggy's family or home situation.
No, they're an orphan. Oh my
Oh,
god.
do you live in an orphanage then?
No, they live in an apartment.
Okay, so you just have your own apartment as a teenager. That's pretty cool. Cool. So what would you be doing? 10 a.m. You've been trying to sleep. You clearly can't get back to sleep. It is hot. It is gross. So what would you do? Like just unable to sleep in your hot morning?
I think as the name suggests, Scrap keeps like for their power pyrokinesis, keeps scrap metal in places just to be useful. It has like made a fan, or it's like trying to spin some metal pieces for paneled.
Cool. In that case, could you do I think you're trying to use your powers to reshape your environment. So can you use unleash your powers roll?
Cool. Well, let's see. Freak. Oh, baby. Oh, that's a 10.
It works beautifully. Like you were able to stop focusing on it, and the cool air is evaporating the sweat off of you, and it feels nice and relaxing. And you just start to drift off back to sleep when your wristwatch starts buzzing. Code 317.
God damn it. And like the panels just drop and they roll out of bed and like kicking off pajamas and like getting their uniform, which is their old villain outfit after they got their ass kicked, and just stomps on out.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. As you're walking out, you get a text. And it says, we should talk. And it's a number that you haven't saved in your phone, so you can delete the user out real quick. But you know that speaker is Lovelace.
Despite knowing who it is, they're going to reply with new phone, who this?
Okay. They don't respond.
So much for trying.
Glitch, Blank, are you two together this Saturday morning, or are you two apart?
I think that I'm still at home at this hour, so dependent on where Glitch is.
I am also home. I
Okay.
think I was probably, just peeking in or out, trying to avoid dealing with people as much as possible while being home.
Yeah, actually, you're home alone right now, both of you, this Saturday morning. It's pretty nice. Your mom and dad went to go to a campaign event your mom was holding. It was a campaign fundraiser drag brunch as part of Halcyon Pride. She was raising money at a local brunch spot. So you were invited, of course, but you probably didn't want to go with your mom, get up early to go to a brunch. So
Emery, knowing that we're expected to be in public at Pride stuff later today, for about maybe the last 30 minutes has been in the bathroom, and he has an iPad like propped against the sink wall with a makeup tutorial, and he's been trying to like do something subtle, and it's just not working. Like, he can't get his hand steady this close to his face, which is ironic because he plays chess. And eventually he smudges it like one too many times and goes, Indy!
Oh, God. Yes, brother.
Help!
Oh my God. You can't. Fine. And I like pull out a little like spider looking robot.
Oh my God, what is that?
I just named it. Name not ready yet. I've been calling it Helper because I don't want to have to worry about patents and naming. But anyway, it should make your life a little bit easier. And I just like tap it on the top, and it just like crawls up to like apply just a little bit of makeup. Ooh, sorry.
He like mostly stays still during the process. He's perhaps not thrilled by the mock spider on his face. But he'll sit through it.
I mean, I can change the design. I can make it a bit more of like a flying, like fly one.
I think if you're gonna sell it, it needs to not feel like a bug on my forehead.
It's not for selling. This is the only reason you get this because you live here. It's fine.
How lucky me.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm the genius inventor and you have powers. I'd say it's a fair trade.
I'd
and
like
you
to trade, I think.
I have like a fully done face of makeup that is like aggressively like cyber goth for no reason. It works.
You know she's gonna be mad at you if you go out like that today.
Why?
Because we're supposed to go to something.
No, this is part of the thing. I look pretty proud myself, if you ask me.
Oh, you could spin it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, that works. And then if she tries to criticize you, I can. Oh no, it would be bad if I criticized her in public. That would get me in trouble.
See, that's why I do the criticizing and you help me out.
And I do all the boring stuff. Yeah.
I mean, not boring, but you're a little boring. It's fine. You know.
I didn't say I was boring. Oh God, you're so rude.
You'll get less boring in college. Just make a smug little face, and like I continue just adding like sewing on quickly little patches onto like this very ratty looking jacket that is for an all disclosure, probably very new, but I just destroyed it to make it look cooler. Uh, you know, love to be a punk.
I guess I'm gonna go put the costume on. I don't want to wear my normal clothes. I think it'll look weird.
Yeah, no, I mean, you could, yeah.
I will go to change.
What does Emery's outfit that they change into look like?
Are we expected to wear our hero outfits to the thing?
No,
Oh, we're not?
You guys are just supposed to be showing up to Pride.
Oh, okay.
No.
So then he can dress his normal way. Emery is very much like light academia dream boy TM. A lot of brown and beige. A lot of like collared things.
Yep.
So it's probably something along those lines. He has trousers. There might be a little bit of color in there to match the makeup today, and he has a pronoun pin.
Cool. I think you take the time, like you go through a few different outfits until you finally settle on one. You take a deep breath, feeling good, and then your watch goes off. Code 317. Show up at the Dawn Brigade headquarters, full costume. ASAP.
Five
Did you get
things
that
you can
too?
see. 4 things you can hear. 3 things you can touch. Yeah, I got it. Yelling down the hall.
Are we sure it's not like a malfunction? Like, I could probably rig it to make it seem like it was a malfunction.
Yeah, but that's probably a bad idea if something is actually happening. So maybe we should go now. I know. You know I have to act like more professional when we get there, right? Like, I can't talk like this.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Yes,
you choose to.
I don't choose to.
I mean, look,
choice.
Mom. What's Mom gonna do? I could just negate her powers for a little bit. It'd be fine. We can do it once.
She would know.
I mean,
no.
obviously.
What if the drag queens come after us then?
Yeah, fair enough. I guess we should get going, huh?
Okay.
My outfit is. There's no change to my outfit. I was going to wear the same thing regardless.
Cool. All right. So we cut to a little bit later, Dawn Brigade headquarters. The Dawn Brigade headquarters is an old fire station downtown with a fireman's pole. It was the headquarters of the original Dawn Brigade, which was a team back in the 60s, run by Emery's grandfather, Billy Blink.
Also Indigo's grandfather. Both.
Yes, also Indigo's grandfather. But you are the one who carries Billy Blink's name and title. You show up. Nothing seems chaotic. Like, as you guys are traveling through town, however you get there, like, you don't see, like, aliens attacking the city or signs of a big police chase or bank robbery. The city seems quiet. The Dawn Brigade headquarters is in the area of the city that's kind of cordoned off for the festival. So you've got to park a little bit ways out and then walk in. People are starting to line up for the Pride Parade as you get there, the earliest people. And you walk into the fire station. Let's start with Bobby. I think.
Okay.
Carlos, do you give Bobby a ride in your ship?
So
on the back of your ship?
I think so. I would have offered, if I'm assuming there's a place for me to land it on the roof.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, my craft it's kind of like it's like an all-purpose ship, but it doesn't. It's a kind of a one-seater. As how it was built, and it looks like it's like a 15-20-ish foot, like Quetzalcoatlus, like that, like a big dinosaur, sort of, right? It's very metallic, and it has like a little cockpit in the like the torso area that kind of like pops open like the battery on like a TV remote or something, and then just like hop in there and it closes up. And it's because I am the battery. I use my like heliokinesis to charge it. But the thing I haven't told everyone is the only reason I have to do that is because it's I kind of took this from my cousin. And so it's in like an emergency mode, like when you like can't unlock your phone, but you can still call 911. This can do some things, like it can attack, it can fly, it can go to space, it can whatever, but it can't like do all the things it can do because it's just like unlocked. It's not unlocked, you know. So I've made something of like a harness or like a saddle on the back of it for Red Phantom to ride in when we're like tooling around town.
Okay.
And as a result of the emergency mode thing, it like has this like high pitched like siren kind of like pterodactyl squawk thing that it keeps making because it's in like it's like kind of like a car alarm. But I tell everyone, it's just what it does. It's meant to strike fear in the hearts of everything because everything can hear it.
You very non-subtly land on the roof of the Dawn Brigade headquarters, and you see the crowds assembled below are pointing up at you as you fly over. Do you do like any tricks for them or anything, or are you just all business?
I think about it and I remember I have like a semi-secure passenger on the back, so I just land it and save it for next time.
Cool. You walk in.
Phantom waves though. From the back. Yeah. Loves riding on the back of this thing.
Yeah.
It just screams enjoy the whole time anyway. Cool. So once people start pointing, they're sure to wave back.
All right. I think at that point, Iggy, you are arriving at the headquarters. Like you're walking in the front door as you see this giant screaming pterodactyl land on the roof.
Another day in paradise.
As you walk in, you see this building was a little bit of a museum before you guys reoccupied it. It was a Dawn Brigade museum, and the sort of lower floor has like a bunch of like displays and stuff. And the old Blinkmobile is down here, which was a car that Billy Blink drove. It's like an old like 60s hot rod. And when you walk in, you actually see Billy is sitting behind the driver's seat. And he like peeks his head out and he's like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing?"
They take a second because, of course, an insult is like the first thing they want to spit off. Why are you not at the retirement home, old man? They just and do a very polite wave.
It's a hot one out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a scorcher.
I had AC installed in this thing. One of the earliest cars with AC driving around the city. I could patrol the streets in comfort all the time on hot days like this.
Yeah, back when cars were powered by feet. This is the inner dialogue.
Do you say that out loud?
Oh, of course not. No.
Okay. They say, yeah. So, I like your costume. You remind me of someone I used to run with, the mechanic.
Oh, I really don't know that age of superhero. So, but thank you. I better than what I've been called before.
And Emery and Blink and Glitch, I think you show up at this point, and you see your granddad sitting behind the wheel of the Blinkmobile talking to Scrap.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Very uncomfortable.
Grandpa.
What? Hey, how are you doing?
What?
How's my favorite grandson? He gets out and gives you a big hug.
I will hug him back also, like affectionately, because
you're
he's my
here too,
grandfather.
Glitch. How are you doing? I like
Doing wonderful, grandfather.
Is Glitch actually wearing cat ear headphones?
You know what? Yeah,
He says, I
that
like the
feels right. I'm so
ears.
mad
Are
they
you
don't light
working on
up
like
today.
a cat theme? You know, cat themed heroes are really big sometimes. Are you like a jaguar or
There's a small internal battle about whether or not they explain cat ear headphones to their grandfather. And they simply go, these are, yeah. Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
working on a
really in
rebrand.
style right now, Grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah, all the coolest kids are wearing these, hence why I'm wearing them and Emery isn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Are the kids at school picking on you, Emery?
My internal struggle. Lie or not to lie? Not this month, no.
You got to stand up for yourself. You got to
I,
them.
Grandpa, did you call us here? What's up?
Oh no, I was just at brunch with your mom. There was a lot of pretty ladies there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're very nice. Very good lip syncers.
Grandpa, do you like drag?
I used to drag race all the time.
Okay. Oh, gee.
In the Blinkmobile or in heels?
Oh, in the Blinkmobile.
Just checking.
And he says, but your mom is upstairs. And we cut to Carlos and Red Phantom coming down the rooftop entrance down into the meeting room where you have this big, not round table that has a Blink themed chair that your mom has put back at the head of the table. All of you have different themed chairs that kind of match your aesthetic. And you see that Lorna Midnight is there. Blink 2, Emery and Indigo's mother, and Senate candidate for Halcyon City. And she says, oh, good, you arrived just in time.
Yes. Hello, Blink the Second, mother of our comrades. How are you?
Oh, I've been, today has been so stressful. She's in sort of a like power suit, like the blazer, the slacks, the blouse, and she's kind of.
I haven't said anything. I'm gonna just silently go get the fold-out chair from the closet to drag it out.
Yeah. Okay. She says, I was supposed to have the Guardians on my float today to promote, but apparently there's some sort of thing happening out to sea, and they had to go and take care of it. And so now I have no special guest for my float. So I thought, who better to be the special guest on my float than the Dawn Brigade themselves?
Yeah,
Mom,
of course.
What did you say, Glitch?
Mom, are you using us?
I want you to roll provoke someone.
You know what?
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm starting problems already.
11 a.m. Glitch is starting.
It's 11
in the
a.m.
morning.
Glitch hasn't caused a fight with their mom yet. Oh no. All right, let's hope this is good. Oh, come on. I need to remember these stats. Oh, okay. That's a 7. That's not
Okay.
It could be better.
On a 7 to 9.
I think I'm going to gain a critical opportunity, which is mom has to look just a little bad, I hope.
Okay.
A little bad.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, you gain a critical opportunity, and she stumbles on her words. Like it's very clear she wants to put up a fight. And she like stutters and she's like, no, I mean I would look, I just need your help, okay? After all that I've done for you and the rest of the John Brigade, isn't that right, Red Phantom?
Absolutely.
Right.
Come on. I think it's the least we can do to honor Blink's legacy and all that she's done for the city.
See, you should be listening to Red Phantom more. Red Phantom realizes the gravity of what all of you are doing.
And put Red Phantom in charge.
Yeah. That.
Your mother looks furious when you agree with that, Plank. And she says, we'll talk about this later. We need to get to the parade start.
And now, sorry.
I'll mouth, don't be.
Yeah. And she looks directly at you, Glitch, and says, this parade needs to go smoothly. Our family's reputation depends on it, Glitch.
Mom, and it will. We were all going to be here anyway. We're just going to do it on a float now, right, everybody? We got it under control. Dawn Brigade.
Dawn Brigade.
Dawn Brigade.
Dawn Brigade.
Dawn Brigade. And I've never done anything wrong, Mom. You know that.
If only that were true. What are you doing, Carlos?
Carlos is confused, and he puts his like claw up, right? And he's like, so Red Phantom and he took us out for floats the other day. Are you saying this one is large enough to fit all of us in it, and won't that ruin the ice cream?
She looks back at you, Blink. She's like, what's he talking about?
Oh, not an ice cream float, a parade float. It doesn't actually float. It's like a figure of speech is all.
I've been misled about this entire day.
We can get ice cream. I can get everybody ice cream when we're done. Yeah.
Then I'm in.
Yeah, that sounds good. And your mom slips you like $40.
Yeah.
Emery. It's like you can give everyone ice cream at the end of the parade.
My own money. He pockets it anyway.
And yeah, does anyone want to do anything else at the headquarters before you head out to the parade float? All right. As you head back downstairs, you can see that your Grandpa Billy has put on his old costume, or at least like a rough approximation of it that fits his older form. He's got on like goggles on the top of his head, and it's like got like a white coat and the blue inside with a lightning bolt. He was trying to figure out his aesthetic. It was not quite there. It's like, okay, let's go. The world depends on us.
Oh no, is this like a Blink legacy
float? Do you not like that costume? It looks perfect for you.
No, mine is fine, but like, why is Grandpa on the float?
I guess it's a family tradition. Is Grandpa gay? No, right?
Can you get Scrap to stand on the other side of me on the floor, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like sidle over to Scrap. Do you mind standing by Emery, I guess? Emery needs it, I guess. But more
Do I
important,
look like an emotional support supervillain?
They meant it for context as like I don't want this to be like a giant line of family
Yeah, of
members because
course.
that's like
I mean, we just want someone to like break the family line. It's not. It looks a little dorky. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking dorky over here.
Look, hey. Why don't we like
Hey.
hit an arcade later after this?
Oh, cool. We're going to the arcade and getting ice cream. What is it?
No,
You know-
what I mean is we'll hit the arcade and then we can get the good things out of it.
Oh, okay. We can hit the
Hit the
cabinet man,
arcade.
hit the
Yeah,
arcade.
yeah. I mean the
without
log wrapper is so much easier than you think. Anyway, let's just sidle right over to.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
just like
Yeah, you head out to the parade float. It says nothing about the Dawn Brigade or any of you on it. It just says Lorna Allure, Democrat for Senate, in big letters all over it. Not Lorna Allure, I'm sorry, Lorna Midnight, Democrat for Senate. It's big and
since I was given
Covered in
40
paper
extra
mache
dollars, does
Yeah.
anyone want to buy one of those big pride flags that they sell on like the street side at pride parades?
I'm torn between doing that and making mom look better, but doing it because I would like it. Wait, what if I put an anarchy symbol on it? Mom would love that.
That might be a little too much. This is also our job.
yeah, you see the flag vendors and they're selling like the gay American flags, the gay weed flags, the gay anarchy flags, every pride flag you can imagine.
The gay weed flag.
Not the gay weed flag.
I know. I smoked one time and it's fine.
And I was the one who actually no, that didn't go well for either of us. No, did it?
Look, you just assumed I had any. I had to figure it anyway. Look, how about we get a flag? It'll make mom look better. Do you think Carlos wants one?
Who wants a flag?
Grandpa Billy raises his hand.
What identity are you representing today, Grandpa?
I like the Rainbow America one because America's but rainbows.
I'm gonna crouch a little bit to him and be like, Grandpa, you know that we're at a pride parade, so if you do that, people might think that you're coming out as gay. Is that okay?
Of course, that's okay.
Oh, that's so nice. Actually, I'll get everybody flags.
Mr. OG Blink, just so we're absolutely clear, they mean homosexual, not happy.
Oh, I had so many homosexual friends back in the day.
Excellent. Okay.
I'm obsessed with this. I love this.
So yeah, you guys get on the parade float, all with your various flags. Did you manage not to keep Glitch from getting the weed flag?
I will strongly advise against
I
it.
won't get it. I'll just get the non-binary one and I'll turn it into like a weird, not a cape, like more of a bandolier.
Only you would use the word bandolier right now.
Yeah, Lorna comes by and is like, yeah, pro tip, never wear a flag as a cape. The superhero tabloids will write about you as if it's part of your new costume. And then when you take it off, people will assume that you're making another statement. It's a very bad idea.
That coming from somewhere, Mom?
Of course not.
And Phantom starts taking the pan flag off of his shoulder.
All right, what time is step off and where are we in the marching order?
You guys are about mid-parade. You've got a gay marching band in front of you, and behind you is Planned Parenthood.
Yay.
But you guys are wedged right between them, so you get to hear the marching band play the same 3 songs over and over and over and over.
Stop. That's so true.
Mhm.
So true.
Mhm.
So yeah, what does anyone do anything particularly during the parade, or are you just meekly like
I will make a light show using some of my gadgets.
okay, cool.
Mostly because I get to flex on how good my gadgets are.
Do you think you might be unleashing your powers here?
Yes.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Oh no, I don't have a lot of freak. I don't have power. I have 1 power, which is make other people less powerful. All right, that's an 8. That's not bad actually.
Okay. So yeah, I will tell you how your effect is unstable or temporary. You've got a few of your like little drones flying around you, and one of them is like flying around, and it's like dropping glitter on the crowd, I think. And one of the Planned Parenthood people behind you just tosses like a thing of beads out, and it just hits your drone, and your drone goes crashing out in the crowd. Luckily, it's not a very big one, but there's like a little like puff of glitter from where it comes up, and you hear you see someone like trying to get all the glitter off their clothes as they've just been glitter bombed.
I mean, all right, so it's not. I was planning on doing that, but I'd start like quietly taking notes on my arms just to see how the results of that went.
Uh-huh.
I was maybe not
Yeah.
planning to glitter bomb a teacher. It's fine.
Yeah. Your mom comes over to you immediately after that. She's like, "What are you doing? Get those things back here.
I was helping, Mom.
You can't be testing military-grade equipment
I was
over
not testing
civilian
it. It was
populace.
a light show.
It is risky. It is
It
dangerous.
was a light show.
Are you going to reject her influence or take it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm going to reject it. And
Okay.
I'm going to use my move that I have specifically for
Okay.
this called I Don't Care What You Think to have +2 on it.
Okay.
Wow, perfect. That's a 9.
Okay. A 7-9, you can choose one. Shift one label up and one label down, your choice. You can get rid of your mother's influence over you.
Oh, that's a deeply toxic move to do.
Yeah.
Deeply toxic move to do.
Or you can mark potential.
I'm gonna mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong, which
How do you
is
prove wrong?
I have one more that I keep like I'm wearing for like my hero costume. It's a big old like custom trench coat that I've like added a ton of little alterations on. There's like a glowing set of lights, and there's like a inner pocket that I just keep my fun gadgets for.
Uh-huh.
And I maybe just release one that just it's a little firework robot, and it just flies around shooting extra fireworks.
Yeah. I think the crowd starts cheering. Like you go like cheering, and you see one of like there's like a kid who is in like who has like a pride flag tied around their neck, and they're pointing at you and like talking to their mom and like pointing like it's very clear that it's like that one's the coolest.
If I could do a flip, I would do a flip right now. But I'll just look at the kid and like dab.
Yeah, cool. The kid dabs back. Anyone else getting up to anything in this parade? What does this seem like to you, Carlos, as an alien who is suddenly in the middle of, I assume, your first parade?
First Earth parade, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
We have many
Okay.
back on, in the Sun Empire.
Mhm.
I maybe like I'm just watching and imitating, right? So probably whatever Red Phantom's doing is standing and waving. I think I
Uh-huh.
heard, or
I think
or not.
Red Phantom, if you're
Mhm.
imitating Red Phantom,
Okay.
has a little too much energy to stay on the parade float.
Uh-huh.
And so is constantly jumping on and off the float. And when they're off the float, they're like running along the side of the float to give people high fives.
Yep.
And is occasionally doing just ridiculous things like jump kicks for no reason.
Okay.
Same. Right.
Okay.
Carlos sees this and is like, this is acceptable parade behavior on Earth.
Okay.
Not my usual, but whatever. And kind of ups it a little and starts flying as well, but like a low hover. Right. So it's like flying and high-fiving and then doing like a little loop and then, you know, a little burst of like sunlight up in the air. It's like, I saw this in one of those big lizard movies the other day. Just like, wow, kind of deal.
Yeah, you see a kid in a Godzilla costume, like a Godzilla t-shirt, just losing their fucking mind at that. Scrap, what are you up to?
They are relatively still right now, practically a statue, because this is the part of like hero culture that they do not enjoy.
Okay.
And also metal, sun.
Okay.
They're baking right now.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it is pretty uncomfortable, I think, for you in this heat.
If I notice Scrap being uncomfortable, I might just sidle back up and be like, having fun?
Fuck you.
I mean, look, okay. These things suck, but you can make your own fun somehow. Like, I don't know. Look, we have beads. Beads are like metal, right?
No, not no. They're plastic at this point.
I don't know. I'm just
You're thinking of different beads.
took psychic damage from that myself. Ow. And look, there's not something you can throw around here that like just like spin around in circles.
Like an avatar when Aang had the look. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
doing tricks. I hate this. It's ridiculous.
Look, I know, but it'll stop me from being bored. I hate it here.
You're having plenty of fun disappointing your mom.
I mean, yes, it's really fun doing that, but do you want to help?
No, because some of us have reputations they still need to like keep together, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah, you're super cool hanging out with Emery.
I wasn't talking about that, motherfucker. Second of all, I thought about playing around with the band up there, but then that seemed genuinely mean-spirited, so...
Yeah, no, the band kids need all the help they can get.
Yeah.
I was a band kid. I need to throw that one out there. That was...
Yeah.
I know,
So was I. Yeah.
That was a place of real pain.
Sorry, why else would I know the term step off for a parade?
Yeah. I real recognize real. I caught that.
But no, just let me stay here, and then we can wreak havoc after all the is over.
No, I get it. It's really cool. Your power is turning into a statue. I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna go have fun now. Bye.
Do you think you might be provoking someone here again, Glitch, which seems to be the move that you tend to
I don't mean to, which is I think worse.
Okay. Let's do a provoke someone against the PC.
Oh no. Ooh, that's a 13.
Okay. So on a 10 plus, if you do it, so if you decide to get into it, you add a team to the team pool. If you don't do it, you mark a condition.
Oh boy.
You don't want to join in the fun now?
And they just jut their hand out in an attempt to like pull one of the trombone players like slide completely out. While they're changing just
all right. In that case, let's do a unleash your powers roll, and we'll get to add one team to the pool. Good teamwork, everyone.
Ah. That's a 6.
You try to grab this trombone player's slide, and sure enough, it shoots out of their hand and crashes into, I think it's one of those marching band formation where the drums are right in the middle. Crashes through a bass drum, just leaves a nice hole in it, and hits a set of cymbals, and there's just a loud crash. And no one seems to have noticed it was you. But I think, Blink, you know your team well enough.
They're trying to pull it off as a stretch.
At this point, like Blink was kind of like just recording off the front of the parade float to put on social media. And
so
I
you definitely recorded that.
No, I see it happen on the screen, and then I turn. I don't say anything. I don't need to. And then after the chuckling, they're the ones you victimize. All right, I'm gonna go fix this now. I'm gonna pop into the band mass and help them try to scoop up what has fallen so they can continue moving as quickly as possible.
Sure, yeah. You pop in there and you start moving stuff. You blink in there, so to say. Scrap, you were seeing this happen. You see Carlos floating down one of the lines, giving high fives. You see Red Phantom running down the other side, giving high five. You see Emery in the middle of the marching band, trying to like get the slide back, and it's like bent, and trying to bend it back. And then you notice in the crowd someone watching, and their face you recognize better than anyone. And they are just standing watching you, like amidst the crowd, right in front of City Hall, actually. You see Dr. Cutler, your old supervillain, the person you were the henchman for. Standing there, arms crossed, watching you. He's just in civilian clothes. Dressed kind of like Emery, actually. Polo shirt, tucked into some khakis. And his arms are crossed. He's watching you. But as far as you know, he's supposed to be in jail. And here he is, watching you.
It's not even a thought. They are off the float. Just leap off into the crowd.
All right. Are you trying to assess the situation, or are you directly engaging a threat?
Directly engaging a threat.
Cool. Roll plus danger.
Okay, what's up, danger? I could not. That is let me do some adding. An 8.
Okay. On a 7 and 9, you get to pick one. Resist and avoid their blows. Take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I want to take something from them, and can that take be their cover?
What do you mean their cover?
As in,
like they're like in the crowd. You want to like get them out of the crowd? Sure, I like that. Yeah. So you're doing it. They don't even fight you. To what the audience this looks like is you just jumped in the crowd, grabbed a guy in a polo shirt, and threw him into the parade. I think that you throw him, and he lands right in front of Carlos. Carlos, this guy just lands on the street in front of you as you're flying down, giving high fives. The crowd kind of gasps.
would I have seen Scrap throw him, or did I just see like
I think yeah.
a
I
man
think you
just
saw
landed?
Scrap go into the audience and throw this guy out in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Carlos sort of sees it, and then I think Carlos has a lot of trust in his teammates and their assessment of dangers and stuff. He sees this and immediately kind of there's like a change happens in his demeanor, right? I reach for this polo man and just grab him by the scruff and like hold him out and just like fly up until we're both maybe like 5 feet over the air.
Okay.
And say, I believe you have an issue with my friend, good sir. Let us resolve it without further incident.
Okay. Glitch, Blink, Red Phantom. You all see this.
This looks so evil.
Can we recognize his face at this point?
I think you guys recognize his face. I think the average like person on the street is, not going to recognize this guy out of costume as Dr. Cutler, evil clone mastermind.
I'm gonna make a controversial choice.
Uh-huh.
I am going to nudge my mom and say, go make the rearrest. It's good PR. Look at who Carlos has.
She looks and she's like, he's in jail already.
Obviously, he's 5 feet in the air with Carlos.
Right. Glitch, you see Emery talking to your mom about this, but you also see Carlos holding Dr. Cutler, who you had to fight a bunch of clones he created last year. It's actually what brought your team together.
Do we really want to? I think do we really want to make this like a scene? What if I just like dropped a smoke bomb? It'd be fine.
This has already happened. Like, this is already happening. So it needs to resolve in a way that is public, or it looks like we just grabbed some random guy. He can't stay out of jail anyway. Like, he needs to be back in jail. Like, why is he out here?
I can turn my little drones into cameras and make this look cooler, I guess, if you need me to.
Yeah. Red Phantom, you've seen this across the way, and you're not party to this conversation. You've been high-fiving kids and very drunk gay adults.
It's true.
We're everywhere.
Yeah.
I think I just have to do like a super quick assessment of the situation.
All right.
And
well, let's roll assess the situation.
Oh wow! But you want to let's I guess
roll
we could
plus
be
superior.
that specific, shouldn't we? All right. Let's see here. That is a 7.
Okay, you can ask one of the questions, and you can take one while acting on the answers.
Okay, all right. Let's see here. How could we best end this quickly?
The way to best end this quickly is you have a holding cell back at Dawn Brigade HQ.
Mm-hmm.
You could get him there pretty quickly. You have teammates who can fly, teammates with teleporting powers. Like, you're very good at getting people into that holding cell quickly. And this guy does not seem to be putting up a fight.
Great. I think I feel like Red Phantom is gonna trust his teammates to know this instead of actually telling his teammates this, unless they end up doing some tomfoolery. And so for now, he's not going to give instructions. Okay. He's just gonna try to like assure the crowd around him, be like, "Oh, don't worry about this, folks. This is just a standard recapture. Everything's fine.
Okay. Blank, you were up there with your mom, and your mom doesn't seem to be jumping forward to go take him in. And she's like, I can't just arrest him. I'm not a superhero anymore. That's you. You've got to take him in.
Okay. After enough okays, I'll go take care of it. Yeah.
Speaking of that, when she says, I'm not a superhero anymore, you are you going to take her influence or reject it?
At this particular moment, I'm going to take it.
Okay. I think you should up your savior.
Okay.
And down your mundane.
Okay.
Okay. So you pop in to where Carlos is holding Dr. Cutler, and Dr. Cutler's like, put me down, let me go.
I'll put you down. I will take him from Carlos and like, can I blink us to like the sidelines of the parade or wherever?
Definitely, yeah.
There's like firemen or guards.
You could get to like I think there's like guards like on the steps of City Hall. You could like teleport up onto there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Actually, I think you're carrying someone like this, so I think this is going to be an unleash your powers here.
All right. Here we go. I just rolled double sixes, and I will take a picture if you need.
Nope, I believe you. Yeah. You grab this guy and pop. You are onto the city steps. Carlos, you don't have him anymore. He just disappears from your hands.
Huh? Wouldn't be the first time.
And you were on the city steps. And he's like, what do you want? What did I do?
Don't play dumb, man. That makes it worse.
I'm not playing dumb. I genuinely don't know what's going on.
What's your name?
Dave Cutler.
What year is it?
Oh, it's 2022.
Dude. And I'm gonna wherever the city guards are on the steps.
Yeah.
I guess because of like what has happened last year, I would presume that Dr. Cutler's face is recognizable to people working in security.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm like not quite sure what's going on, but can you take him to holding for like 24 hours tops just to figure out what's going on?
Absolutely. Dr. Cutler, you're under arrest. I try not to play cops as an MC.
That's why I didn't mention them. Yep. I want to specifically mention that I want them to get a psychologist to see him.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
They say that they will take care of it. And he seems to be cooperative with them. He's like, look, I don't want any trouble. I don't know what's going on. I'm just here for the parade. I like the churros.
Oh, weird, actually. All right.
How much of this can Scrap see?
Have you been following? Like, you could have walked up to like see what was happening with. You threw him into the crowd. Carlos had him up, and then he teleported over to City Hall. Would you have run over there?
Yeah, with the vendetta and past history.
Yeah, you see, they're taking him in to a holding cell, and you see them calling up a psychologist, yeah, and he doesn't even seem to recognize you when you come over.
And Scrap just gets this really nauseated look on their face because the cogs are turning in their head.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Boss Blank.
Don't call me boss.
So, boss,
Please?
I have an idea, a game theory, maybe. We know old Dr. C was good with clones, right? Do you think I just really fucked up a clone? And that I just took the bait, just took the casting.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Most of the team is still back there. We can be back in we can be back quickly.
No. You're saying something else. You were got to say
and
something.
and I just told them to have a psychologist see him. Even if he is a clone, he could be programmed to do whatever we don't know, and that's
like a sleeper cell type deal.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
not a
Okay,
risk we can take at a giant public event. Okay, you did the right thing. You did the right thing, and I'm gonna make sure that when this goes to the papers tomorrow, you get the credit.
I don't know. Maybe it looks better on you or your mom.
No. My mom wouldn't even go up there.
You're in charge, though.
I'm not in charge. I'm gonna blink us back onto the float.
Cool.
I want to get the crowd chanting Blink. I want to start a chant.
Do a provoke someone roll. Roll
Okay.
plus superior.
Okay, sure. I don't know if this is gonna work, but okay. No, that's not gonna work. That's a 5.
I think if you get like a small group being like blank, blank, blank. But I think over on the other side there is a group of people who are chanting serpent stalwart spear, serpent stalwart spear, serpent stalwart.
I changed from chanting Blink to my own name.
Yeah.
Have we actually said your name yet on this stream?
Right.
During intros?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Sorry.
And I think your mom says you guys better get back to HQ and figure out what's going on. Me and your granddad can handle the parade from here.
How noble of you, Mom. Of course.
Yeah. Okay. I guess. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll go.
Good luck.
Yeah. All right. He's not. I'm gonna wait until we're out of earshot to say the next thing.
Cool.
Well, he's not going anywhere, so who wants ice cream before we go back?
We were promised ice cream. I mean,
I did promise that, and I am a man who follows through on his
Mom
promises.
would be disappointed if you didn't do what you promised.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There's a big gay ice cream truck.
I was really hoping that they would be there.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that they existed in this universe.
I don't like that game theory exists in this universe, but Vin just made that canon. I'm upset.
Scrap, as you guys are headed to the big gay ice cream truck, your phone buzzes again from Lovelace. And it's a video. It's like a TikTok video. And the TikTok video is Scrap annihilates gay dad at Pride.
No.
Is the title. And there's something below said, I tried to warn you. And we're going to go to break. Hello and welcome back, everyone, to issue 1 of Halcyon Pride, featuring the Dawn Brigade. I'm your MC, Natalie, and just a reminder tonight, we are raising money for Equality Texas. Equality Texas works to secure full equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer Texans through political action, education, community organizing, and collaboration. Please donate, and we have a few special incentives for people. If you go ahead and donate, you can do things like let me take a move against these people, or name an NPC, or even name help create a superhero that will show up in a later session. So yeah, go ahead and donate, and you can get any of those amazing donations. Prizes, rewards, whatever the word is that I definitely know. So Dawn Brigade, you have headed back to your HQ. Dave Cutler is talking to a psychologist.
Not at the HQ.
Not at
right?
the HQ.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've CC'd every news contact I have in an email explaining what has happened.
Okay. I think I'm going to make you roll for that. That is a big choice.
I'm not being too specific. I'm just saying, for the information of your organizations.
Someone roll. You're trying to get them to provoke to take your angle on the story instead of Scrap beats up
provoke
gay
is
dad
with which
Shura.
Which
it is plus superior.
Plus superior. Okay. That is plus 8. Or 8, not plus 8, just 8.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're going to take the option overreact. You gain influence over the media. You start to see tweets from news services that says clone menace attacks city during Pride. Citizens demand justice.
That's fine. That's better than what was happening before, I think.
Cool. Yeah. Could your family be a clone? Tune in at 10.
Not the monsters.
Perfect. Now it looks like I had nothing to do with it.
So you guys all walk into the Dawn HQ front door, and you see someone is in there, kind of walking around looking at the museum exhibits. It is Druid, or Uncle Druid, as Emery and Indigo might know them. They have kind of a long, scraggly beard and sort of a green costume, and around their neck they have tied a weed pride flag. And they're eating a bag of, kind of munching on gummies out of a thing. And they don't seem to notice you as all of you walk in. They're just reading a museum display.
We changed the locks.
Are they just giving out keys to everybody? Seriously.
Oh. Hey guys, I thought the parade wasn't over for a bit. How's it going?
Wait, this is our base. What? You don't get to.
Well,
whatever. It's not Mom. It's just Uncle D. Chill. But why are you here?
Well, there's a window open, so I turned into a crow, flew through the window, and then turned back. But you guys should close your windows. You know what? No, you should let people in. Fuck locks. I was hoping to talk to your mom some about, her legalization platform.
This couldn't have been a family call.
Don't you have her number?
Yeah, but I thought I'd just talk to her, face to face, all that.
You know where our house is. Why here?
I don't know.
You play poker with our dad.
I was at Pride and I saw the float go by and I got to high five you, dinosaur dude. Super cool. And you,
Snacks. What do we have today?
Red Ghost, right? Phantom. Why red? What makes your powers red? I've always kind of wondered that.
my costume's red.
But why?
Because that was the color of my hoodie when I had to stop crime the first time.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But why are you pick a blue hoodie? Would you have been Blue Phantom if you just grabbed a different hoodie?
I think, yeah, I probably would have been. Yeah,
You ever like think about that sometimes?
not too much. No.
Like my actual name is Druid, so when I had to pick a superhero name, I was just like, yeah, I'll just be Druid.
Wait,
But-
I'm sorry. Your name is Druid,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah,
are
just
a
like
Druid.
our name is Midnight. Totally organic.
Yeah, but you're not midnight.
No, but like I grew up on like this whole hippie commune thing, you know.
Okay.
Good talk.
Did y'all know that Weird Al might be a clone?
What? I fucking love Weird Al. He's a clone now?
Yeah, he thinks he's a
So
clone
that's
now.
what's weird about him.
Wait, what
Wait.
do you mean he thinks he's a clone now?
Well, that's what I just got a news thing.
Oh, like the song.
What song?
Oh, speak
Think
carefully.
I'm a clone now. I don't remember how the words go. But it's the parody of I Think We're Alone Now. You know, that great song. Anyway,
I think
it'd be cool if there was a clone because then they could both play their accordion together.
Uncle, please.
So, how long were you at the parade? Because I feel like you're missing a vital chunk of information here.
Oh, what's up?
Uh,
Yeah, I got distracted by the ice cream truck. You guys clearly did too. You can see I've been a good influence on all of you. It's good. Did everyone get ice cream, by the way?
yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Mhm.
Yeah, they have
What's everyone's-
floats,
What's everyone's
Carlos.
flavor?
So,
Fluffernutter. That's my favorite from Big A ice cream. I do know the flavors.
I love that energy.
Carlos
So,
got a flight, like a big sampler platter of what they had.
yeah, see, like you got distracted too. So what happened?
So, I mean, I didn't catch it. So, props on Scrap, really. But there's like a Dr. C clone running around.
Dr. C? He's back, the guy with the water powers?
No, Dr. Cutlass.
Okay, got it. Okay.
But he didn't
Dr.
know
Cutlass,
who.
the one with the sword?
Or he. No, you remember last year? Cutler. Yeah, the guy from last year. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the doctors either, but yeah, no. We grabbed him and he looked like him and we asked him his name and he said that his name was David Cutler, but he didn't like understand that he was bad. So things are complicated now.
That's fucking weird, man. So what are you guys gonna do about it?
Took him in to
Use
see the
another dummy.
psychologist.
Oh, that's super cool.
I don't know. I told Mom to get him and she was like, "You're the hero," so I did it.
I mean, you are the hero. Look at you.
Don't side with
Look at you. I
her.
remember
Not
when you
now.
were this big. Now you're like
I'm
this
going
big.
to change now into my civilian clothes.
No,
I
we're
loudly
working.
announced.
We're not
It sounds
done.
like you guys
Yeah.
got work to do. You got to figure out what's going on.
Do I really
Like,
need to
did he
work in the
escape?
spandex? We're at HQ.
Yeah. That's part of it. The spandex
You should just
smell
get a better
is
costume.
what helps you think.
I was told that I'd get a better costume when I fucking earned it.
All right. Well, why don't you just let me do some alterations to your costume? You know I know how to sew.
You know what? Never mind.
I think we're losing the plot a bit. But that's just me.
I agree with Scrap.
Yeah, you're right. All right. So clones.
So, I mean,
Clones,
we don't
maybe.
know that he's a clone. Should we check to make sure that there's Dr. Cutler in jail?
I presume that they would do that when he was taken in, but we can call the warden and ask.
Yeah, I feel like that's like step one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you
that's a
have
good
clone
idea.
checker around here?
Well, no, we would be calling to make sure that like Dr. Cutler is in his cell or not in his cell still, and that will tell us if that was a clone or something else or not.
While they're doing that, can I correspond with, you said it was Lovelace, right?
Yep. Lovelace
Yeah,
was for the audience, a criminal connection you had back in your darker days, who gives you insider info on what villains are up to.
and they're just gonna finally be straight for a second and just say, okay, what's going on?
Oh, that information is valuable to you now? You know who I am now?
Eye roll emoji.
You get a message back that's like, I expect a favor from you for this.
Fine, long eye.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. I can't remember. Did Lovelace have any influence over you?
Right now they have like one obligation.
Oh, one obligation. Okay, got it. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, it will. Sorry, I'm just making sure I look at your move and get it right. So yeah, she says, basically, I'll do it, but you owe me a favor.
One favor coming right up.
Cool. You get back a text, first of all. She's like, actually, you can do it for me right now. Just let me know how Blink and Glitch's relationship is going with each other. Are they getting along?
They look up from their phone. What are they doing right now? Like,
Wouldn't it be so fucked up if he like did the Death Note thing to himself? You like, when he made like Misa like forget his memory? Like, what if Dr. Cutler did that to himself? And it really is Dr. Cutler, but he doesn't know that he's evil Dr. Cutler.
All right. I thought about it too, and I didn't want to say it, but like,
You don't want to say it in front of Mom because then she'd be like, "Why are you watching those again?"
I just didn't want it. I just didn't want her to know we watched Death Note. It's not but like it makes sense. What if you just made yourself forget? Then you're innocent legally.
Exactly. That's why he was all like, "I'm just here for the parade. I'm here for the
I'm just a friendly
shows." Like,
dog.
no,
Exactly.
you aren't.
I mean, look, is that more likely or less likely than clones? But when we're talking about super geniuses, it's not. Those are both equally on the table, right?
After what happened last year, I don't trust anybody with that man's face. This is what's happening right now with Glitch and
Are
Blink.
you guys sitting around the table, by the way, doing this? And is Blink in their chair?
I have like my folding chair, and I'm like on it backwards next to Glitch's chair.
I'm in your chair. You're just
that's fine,
but laying on it like upside down, so my legs are hanging off the back.
And then they look down at their phone. They're siblings.
So they care about each other?
I assume so.
Good to know. She texts back. Dr. Cutler is working on a cloning project remotely. he has someone working for him. I haven't been able to figure out who, but he's been able to make short-term clones of just about anybody. And you get a text back, Blink, from the warden, who says, just checked in on Dr. Cutler, still being held in, and it's a picture of Dr. Cutler in his cell.
Okay. I'm gonna ask, does he have any computer or otherwise electrical access, like in his current, I don't know, like regiment, whatever like the correct word is?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I will link her to one of the news articles because I don't have it in me to explain.
Yeah. Huh. That's weird. I don't know if we can arrest the same person twice.
I'll say he's claiming to be the same person. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Bro, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I will follow that up with a more professional working on it, period.
Cool. This warden is clearly a friend of yours. So she's like, got it. Let me know when you know more.
Okay. Thumbs up emoji.
I think I'm going around to Red Phantom and Carlos being like, what are the odds? Clone or erase memory? I'm
Carlos
making
is
a
fully-
pool.
Carlos
Oh.
is fully ducked out of the room at this point.
What is Carlos doing?
Listen. He's got a hot warship here. You know, he needs to check in with his cousin every now and then, let him know I haven't dented it up. I haven't, It's fine. I only kind of stole it because you said I could use it. And, he's really just got to check in and be like,
yeah.
Also, things down here are terrible. These people are weird. They fight all the time. I swear, if Empress Grandmama wanted to, she could just level this place. But don't tell anyone that because they'll get ideas and I have a good thing going here.
Yeah. Your cousin responds to sort of your tirade of things. It's like, you're a disappointment to the family for your theft. It brings great dishonor among you. Yes, these primitive species, as I understand these earthlings to be, are terrible. I hope you are avoiding frozen treats of any type. As that is how they try to win you over. You should return home immediately and face punishment.
I agree with everything you're saying here, Ralph. I do. However, little cuz needs a favor, and I'd like to use my belong in two worlds to just ask him to ship me some technology, some odds and ends that I might need. It's like you said, they are very unpredictable down here, and I just need listen. The armor you lent me has a lot of abilities locked. I'd like you to just send me that. What was your password again? Could you help your little cousin out?
He kind of squints at you and roll plus superior.
Oh, I would love to. ¿Dónde está? Oh, okay. That is, believe it or not, fuck me, a 6.
I believe it.
He says, absolutely not. You are not the rightful owner of that ship. You have not earned the privileges to use that ship. You are not a coiled serpent, the coiled serpent spear of the Undying Empire yet. You've not yet earned that title.
Well, the thing is, a little favor from you would help me earn said title because I still get to hold one on a miss.
So
I'm like, so you're saying you're gonna help me a wee bit so I can, not What did you say again? I'm a what? No, I promise I was listening, Ralph.
You're not yet the coiled serpent spear of the Undying Empire.
Exactly. So you gotta help me out, bro. Like,
Okay, so are you going to receive a useful piece of alien technology? Because I think you get to pick the move you get.
oh, word. I do. Yeah, I'd like that, and just I'd like to hold it
Okay.
for a while. And I think the way it comes through is it's not even like it's not like a physical piece of technology.
Right.
He literally just sends like an unlock code, and now I can do something
Yep.
neat.
Cool.
Sometime
Sounds good to
later.
me.
Memory wipe theory debunked. Warden just texted me a real live picture of Doctor in his cell.
Fine. I thought it would have been more enjoyable.
It really would have been cooler.
Yeah.
She said he has like no computer, electricity, like access, nothing. So he maybe had like, I don't know, like an emergency stash of clones.
Is this some sort of Attack of the Clones?
Why does that sound familiar?
Hey, look, now that you guys are done with your like legal channels, I have the scoop. Turns out there's like this clone thing going on. Surprise, surprise. But my sources say that he's working with someone, and these are like short-term clones, some bullshit like that.
What
What's a
happens to
short-term
them?
mean?
Clone?
That was a lot of words at me at the same time that I could not process.
If that dude is going to blow up, we need to get him out of City Hall.
Oh, wait, does he blow up? I thought he was
What
going to
do
melt.
you mean short term?
Well, first of all, I don't know. You're blowing up at me. I don't like that. Second, maybe
I'm not
short term
blowing
could be.
up.
Yeah, you're blinking up. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Maybe like someone gets like genetically modified for a certain amount of time before they're back to normal or something. I am picking this apart, but at the
Like
same time,
a
it is going to be.
Who's your source? Can we talk to them again?
No, don't worry about it.
Give me your phone.
This is my son. No.
But I could,
No, we have to have healthy boundaries within the team. That's not cool.
I will turn your
no one
face
needs to look
into a
through anyone else's
smoothie.
phone.
I wasn't gonna actually do it, but
One say smoothie.
So we haven't ruled out the blowing up thing, right?
So we don't know how the clones are short term, just that they are.
Something.
Anything
like
else?
No, that was it.
Aren't we all short term if you really think about it?
Uncle,
Yes, nephew.
you're great. I want you to know that. You're great. Can you
Nibbling.
go check
I'm
on
sorry.
mom for safety? For mom's safety, I'd really appreciate if you went to go make sure mom was safe. There's a lot of danger out there.
Yeah, I want to go get some more ice cream. She said not to hang out with her when she's campaigning, but I'm sure she won't mind. Like,
Have you ever heard of Vermin Supreme? Because like I think you two would get along very good.
oh man, I voted for him for president.
Of course you did, Uncle. I just have a good rest of pride, and like I'm just politely like shoving him towards a window.
Okay.
So he
He
can bird out.
turns into an owl and flies out.
No, not an owl. It's daytime. Close the window behind him.
Yeah.
Well, we just put nets in front of all the windows.
No,
Or
he can
maybe
still
just
turn into
lock
like
the
a bug.
windows.
Fine.
All right, so your contact. I'm not gonna ask, but can you contact them again?
Sure.
Well, like I'm not like you don't have to, but like it is physically possible to do so.
It's a more of a double-edged sword situation because each tidbit costs me personally, and you guys don't want to ruin your shiny reputations with my dirty work.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Shut up.
No, we're a team. What happens to you happens to all of us, but I don't want to put you in the line of danger.
Oh, that was such a good answer. Look, it's
He's
not that
annoyingly
bad.
good at this.
Yeah, you got the annoying part.
All right, so short-term clone. Something might be different about him biologically, so we get in a physician to take vitals, and maybe we'll pick something up that way.
Sure, sounds like a start.
Yeah,
Anyone
I like
else got an idea?
I do actually. Hacking, which is just like, maybe checking the local superhero database and just control effing through the word short-term clone and seeing what we can find. Do I have access to that? Probably not, but I could.
And you also try to see if any like large important like tech or databases, stuff like that, have been accessed like remotely by people who aren't you recently.
Yeah, it sounds like something I could do. Do I just have to roll like unleash powers for this?
Let me look. Hold on. I think you're trying to pierce Dr. Cutler's mask here in a way.
Okay.
You're trying to see what he's up to. So roll plus mundane. This is just your normal everyday abilities.
I am slightly mundane. One of the more mundane on this team, weirdly enough. That's a 9.
Okay. You can ask one question.
What are you really planning?
You see that there has been a remote access recently. Somebody has recently accessed a biotech company here in Halcyon City, Hauser Biotech, and remotely access the machines they use to grow replacement organs. They are growing like organ transplant things, and have hijacked one of them remotely and are using it to do something.
By one of them, you mean what precisely? An organ growing machine?
An organ growing machine, but they seem to be using it to make full people. But you're able, like, even with your low biotechnology ability, to be like, oh, if you made like a full person with that, it'd be super unstable.
Can I find out if they turned to goo with this information?
Oh, yeah, they definitely turn to goo. It's like a Nickelodeon slime machine.
Hey,
Okay,
we might want to tell them to get a mop.
why?
So they don't explode. So, good news, bad news. Good news, don't explode. Bad news, they do still like goop. I
Okay.
don't have an ETA on when the goop happens. Is there an ETA in there?
It would depend, like how much stress the person has been under. Like if they were thrown into a
It's
street and then
stress-based
teleported. And...
All right, let's make sure that holding cell has video feed that we can utilize later for proof that we didn't like unalive somebody.
I mean, I don't think any of us have the power to turn someone into goop, right? Is that like someone been holding out?
No, I mean, I guess it's recorded that he was taken into holding, but and then after that he would be out of our hands. But I'm worried because if people think that we did the wrong thing, then it's my fault, and then
Hey. you can't be blamed for people gooping. That's
Okay, but I can be blamed for people gooping, especially by mom.
Yeah, but like I got your back. The team has your back. We dotted our I's and crossed our T's. I think we'll be okay. Like, hey, breathe with me.
Okay. Okay. Calling City Hall. And how did you find out that they turn into goop as I'm calling City Hall?
That's easy. I acquired information regarding that one of the machines has been hacked by some sort of malfeasant presence. That wasn't
What?
me. Hacking happened. Organ
Okay.
machine got hacked.
An organ machine.
Yeah, you know
the
organ
biotech
machines?
ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. It's not great. It's kind of gross.
I guess that's the next step. Hi, this is Emery Midnight.
Hi, this is City Social Services. How can we help you?
So I brought in a potential suspect earlier.
Oh, you're Blink. Okay. Hi.
Yes, hi.
I'm a big fan.
That's not.
I heard you
Thank you.
The guy earlier.
Yeah, I'm actually calling about that, and it's a little bit urgent. If you could patch me through to whoever is overseeing holding at this time, or take a message.
Just a moment.
Is it like a landline?
Even bureaucracy in my games.
And then eventually someone comes. It's like, hello, this is Dr. Warner. How can I help you?
Hi, Dr. Warner. This is Blink.
Hi, Blake. You brought in David.
Yeah, I did bring in David.
I've been talking to him quite a bit.
Yeah, try to keep him calm or he might melt.
What?
Say the calm part.
It is we have deduced that he is not the original Dr. Cutler, but a clone of him, likely built of unstable material, so he might not hold up if you put him under too much.
I need you to roll a provoke someone roll.
Okay.
I was expecting your power to be you have a cell phone and you're willing to talk to adults.
Actually, I'd actually like to think that like we have like a landline phone in the place that's
it's
like
built into your chair. You've got to like reach over.
Oh
and hit
no,
the
that's so much worse. God.
I hope you know I'm listening in. I just want to be like on the other end.
I'm not hiding it.
No, I think it's a speaker phone that everyone can hear and say things in.
Okay. That is a 10 for
absolutely. We'll try and keep him calm. I mean, of course, we
and
can't
if
tell
you could
him
just
this because that would stress him out.
Yeah, don't tell him this. And if you could patch the security cam recordings of the holding cell to the
absolutely.
Brigade Google Drive or something.
Yeah, you see up live from the live stream of the room.
Oh, thank you. That's really helpful
for patient confidentiality.
Yes. Thank you so much for your help. And you can call my personal line if anything else happens, and I will give him my line.
When you say personal line, do you mean a cell phone?
Well, I have like a hero cell phone, and like
you have a hero burner phone.
I don't think I think he probably didn't tell Indigo about that. And so this is when you're finding out. Like, I'm reading off the phone number, and you're like, "That's not your phone number."
Thank you. I worked with your mom several years ago, and it's so great to see you stepping up to fill those shoes. It must be quite pressure. Are you in therapy?
No, I actually don't have time for that right now. I'm actually applying to college. We have to deal with this. It was really nice to meet you, Doctor.
We should talk.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
yeah,
I'll be in touch.
Thank you. Have a good day. Oh my God.
Yeah. And you see
therapy
on
would
the
help
live
me.
stream, Dr. Warner walks back into the room and like they very calmly like bend down and tell Dave Cutler something. And you just see Dave Cutler go pop. And suddenly the camera is covered with like green goo that is
I knew it
dripping.
was green.
Why is it green?
It's always green.
Why is it green?
Why
Oh.
wouldn't it be?
You know that dude just tried to therapize me on the
Mhm.
phone.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
we all heard that.
No.
Yeah.
you are a
Yeah,
walking case
that
of mommy
wasn't great.
issues.
I just point at the screen and go,
I
"Oh,
am
goop. It's not ash. No, I cannot turn someone to goop."
okay. Well, I don't know if it's good news or bad news. We have that on video. What now? We go to biotech. We advise biotech to shut operations and unplug their stuff.
I mean,
Well-
I could reverse track it.
Yeah, I mean, oh, yeah, do that. Yeah. That.
What was Red Phantom going to say?
No, that's good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, I could just like try that. And I just like, this is not shocking, but I've had a little pair of goggles the entire time. And I just immediately like go sit in like a corner and pull out just like 4 different like laptops that have just been in a like side pocket. And I just start trying to hack and figure out if I can find any source on this.
Yeah. While you're doing that, Red Phantom, we haven't heard from you in a little while. What does Red Phantom typically do while the team is doing this like investigation phase? Because it seems not to be your character's thing as much.
I don't know. I think Red Phantom considers themselves an investigator.
Okay.
Things have just been sort of happening around Red Phantom
Cool.
in this particular issue.
Yeah.
I think we're just waiting for the next thing to happen at this point.
I think something occurs to you that I don't know if it's worth sharing with the team. But Hauser Biotech used to have someone on their firm who became Dr. Pulsar.
Okay.
When you hear that name, you're like, wait, I know that name.
Mhm.
Dr. Pulsar has been missing for, he was never brought to justice. She was never brought to justice. We have a lot of dude villains. She was never brought to justice.
Okay, yeah, and Red Phantom will absolutely speak up and be like, yeah, that's the same place that Dr. Pulsar used to work, which seems kind of weird.
Isn't Dr. Pulsar gone?
Well, she's somewhere.
Obviously not.
Oh,
Crazy point thinkers.
maybe they're working together.
If they were, though, we have to figure out how she's coming into contact with Cutler.
What are Dr. Pulsar's known powers?
Dr. Pulsar is in the science of mutation rays.
So it's possible that she could be affecting people who work at the prison and communicating that way.
I mean, they might not be even communicating at all. She could just have some old DNA or something.
Yeah, this could have been like a contingency plan that's been in place for a long time.
Yeah.
I hate it when they think. It's so much easier, like when a guy bugs out on a bank and you can just like be like, you're bugging out, and then you catch him and it's over. It's way harder when they think. Well, no one has seen Dr. Pulsar in years. But if she's out there, then maybe we can find her. I don't know what makes us so special.
We're superheroes.
Yeah, but if all the other superheroes haven't found her yet. Or I guess no one's really been looking. I don't know what I'm saying. Everybody stop
Has Red
looking at
Phantom been
me.
looking?
Yeah, I think Red Phantom has looked a little bit, but
I mean, maybe
well-
this is just my imagination, but I pictured Red Phantom picturing Dr. Pulsar as his nemesis.
okay,
Like, to a
yeah,
certain
sure,
extent. Now, Dr. Pulsar might not see you that way,
okay,
but
yeah, let's go with that.
okay. So yeah. I think you have like a little, I'm picturing Red Phantom having like a little conspiracy theory board in your closet where anytime you see news where you're like, that sounds like it could be Dr. Pulsar.
Okay, that's
But
a
that's me
step.
making a big character choice. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't going for red strings in the closet, but you know,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
A Google Doc at least
no,
where you
there
take
are-
notes. And...
There are logical things we can do here. And by we, I mean logical things that Indy can do here.
Oh, we're talking about me now. What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
well,
doing
I can't do the computers.
You do the computer thing. Do it with the computers.
Everybody's piggybacking on you right now.
Make a
Congratulations.
powers roll. Because now you're really in the Matrix.
That's lovely. Let me make sure this is as good as I think it is. This could either be really good or really bad. I'd like to talk incredibly vague. That's a 10.
Okay. Yeah. So what you're able to find is that there's basically a whole bunch of like organ growth chambers. There's like 12 of them. But chamber 12 was hacked basically by a piece of code that was brought in via a thumb drive. And it executed, basically, it grew 12 people. Like within the span of the last week, and then the programming stopped. Someone brought in a thumb drive, plugged it in. It created 12 people.
Do I have a time in when the thumb drive was inserted / any like metadata based on the thumb drive itself?
You do. And for one thing, it's very disturbing to you how quickly these people were grown, I think. That this started yesterday morning. The thumb drive was inserted, people started growing.
How is their security not better than this?
Well, you know, they're like AIM from Marvel Comics. They're borderline evil anyway.
I like just like rubbing my eyes and like, all right, so first off, I need to get in touch with whoever in charge of their cybersecurity because morons. Follow up. Apparently they just let a rogue thumb drive in. And like I'm just hyper fixating spinning about this. So apparently they just plugged it in like yesterday morning, grew 12 of them. Just like 12. So apparently there's like just 12 body chamber. Who needs 12? Anyway, 12 body, number 12 hacked bad thumb drive yesterday.
Oh, see, now it's taking on a weird spirituality theme too. Like, why are there 12 of them? Oh my god, that means we have to hunt down 11 more of them.
Or we can just like make a big post saying, hey, there's 11 clones and we're looking for you. And then they'll pop due to stress.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. But also, you don't want to. I'm discontinuing that sentence. Never mind. I've answered my own question.
Well, I feel like we really should question one before we blow them all up, if at all possible. Right?
I mean, I don't think they know anything. Like, they're like pre-evil Dr. Cutler.
What's
like
the point of pre-evil Dr. Cutler's?
I don't think it was like that on purpose.
It was a rogue thumb drive. A lot of things could have happened.
You're not good enough at reading DNA sequencing and memory writing to like be able to look at this metadata and tell who each of these people are. but they're 12 distinct things.
Oh,
Okay, 12. Okay, regardless, X number of people walked into biotech yesterday, and X plus 12 people walked out. And they went somewhere, and there are security cameras all over this city, outside of Dunkin's and banks and movie theaters. And all we have to do is look at where they went and follow the tracks.
do we need to hack the city? Because I can
I think we can just ask. We're
Oh.
superheroes, like Phantom said.
but it's like not as. It's not as
Leave-
fun.
I believe hacking is faster, is it not?
Hacking is faster, but we
The
can only
glitch
hack so
thing.
many times before somebody notices, and then we kind of get in trouble.
But it doesn't matter because we're
This is
superheroes.
a very good point.
See,
You're not-
Scrap's not wrong. All
No,
I have
I
to do
think
is like
Scrap
bat my
might
very
be
pretty eyes,
wrong.
and then I'm safe.
Like you have amnesty or some shit.
No,
We don't have amnesty. That's not true.
No.
Diplomatic immunity is what you're
Yeah.
thinking of.
You
Yeah,
guys
that's
are
the word.
debating
We have something like
when
amnesty.
suddenly
back
you
at-
hear an
oh, sorry.
alarm outside.
What kind of it's like a car alarm or
No, you know that your building is directly across the street from a branch of Halcyon City Bank, serving Halcyon
Oh.
City's banking needs since 1947, and it seems to be in the midst of a robbery, and that is the cliffhanger. We are going to leave issue 1 of
Aw.
Halcyon Pride on. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for my cast. Let's go around and see what everyone has going on. Miguel, what do you got going on?
Hi, everybody. I've been Miguel. I play Carlos or Coiled Serpent, something, Empire, something. I made a
Coiled
huge
Serpent, Stalwart Spear of the Undying Empire.
That's it, actually.
You
Yeah,
have
I
to-
made a huge mistake. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Miguel_Clasico. Aside from here, starting sometime soon, you'll be able to also find me here. Wait, am I supposed to talk about that? Never mind.
Super secret.
I'm going to be doing more mask stuff really soon, and it's really exciting.
Brian, what do you got going on?
I am Brian. I play Red Phantom, and I don't have anything going on right now. Just
What? You
give-
don't have
give-
like a game someone could get?
No, you can go to the beerstargames.com and check out the shit I've written in the past. Sure, look me up on
Yeah.
Drive Through RPG or
Uh-huh.
something like that. Yeah, go for it. But I don't know. Maybe just give us the money for Quality Texas
Yeah.
today. Don't worry about that shit right now. You're good.
Yeah, absolutely. Max, what do you got going on?
I'm Max. I play Emery Midnight or Blink on this stream. You can find me anywhere that I want you to find me on the internet at Arcane Goth. Other than this stream, this month I am going to be over on Critical Misses on Tuesdays in The Growing of the Dim Season 2. And then on Thursdays, I will be also with Natalie with Carrion Comfort Studios doing Room for Everyone, where, as I said last night, I am a frog. So go check that out. And thank you, everybody, for $50 in donations so far. This
yay.
is so important.
Scratch that
70.
70.
Oh, we're at 70.
Wow.
What I said, but $20 more.
Dare, go ahead. What do you
Hi,
got going
I'm
on?
Dare. She, they, fave pronouns for me. Glitch, they, he. Your resident problem. Even if I wasn't playing a delinquent, I'm just like this as a human. I'm so sorry. But if you somehow enjoyed anything I've done today, you can find me on all parts of the internet at Dare to Dream RPG. That's Twitter, that's TikTok, that's Tumblr now. I'm going back to Tumblr because I like pain. And besides there, you can find me on Transplanar RPG and all trans people of color led D&D actual play podcast in a non-orientalist, non-colonialist world homebrewed by the incredible Connie Chong. I've gotten very good at that. Yeah, Transplanar is fun. I have some other things happening very soon that I can't quite talk about. But yeah, find me on the internet. I'm just around.
And Vin, you've got a lot of stuff going on. What you got?
Oi, howdy. Hi guys. I'm Vin at VinVoxVA on Twitter. I'm a voice actor who does tabletop things, and boy, am I doing tabletop things. Catch me Friday on Slady's ATL for some thirsty sword lesbians. Monday, a Chatterbox AVA's channel for Urban Shadows. And next month on Gehenna Gaming, I'm going to be doing Strixhaven and some Mork Borg. I can't pronounce that, but it's going to be a grand time. And please don't get tired of seeing my face everywhere.
You can also see Vin on YouTube for episode 1 of Room for Everyone, or Zaba's Bed and Breakfast actual play, playing the Jeckerin, a giant crow thing that tries to get a birthday present for a teenage girl.
And convince everyone that the teenage girl cannot read.
Yes. So I am Natalie Pudum. I have been and will continue to be. I'm a professional game master with Charm Person Games. You can book with me. I will run masks for you. I will run D&D if that's really what you want to play with you. I'll run just about anything for you. All you have to do is book with me. We specialize in learning whatever game it is that you want, your pretty little heart desires. We'll learn it for you and we'll run it for you. Book us for your next corporate event, bat mitzvah, or funeral. I'm also the author of Sapphic Space Pirates, a GM-less, diceless tabletop role-playing game about lesbian adventures in space. You can pick that up over on itch.io, and you can find the links to all of that at charmpersongames.com. You can also see me tomorrow, where I am the concierge and play Gertrude on Room for Everyone, a Zaba's Bed and Breakfast actual play over on Carry and Comfort Studios. We've got a really great show where we're going trick-or-treating tomorrow. It's our Halloween episode. I'm running a Pride themed show tonight and a Halloween themed show tomorrow. I have no idea when in the year it is, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So please tune in. And I forgot to ask Nikki the schedule of what's going on. Nikki, if you can see the schedule of what you have going on this week, I can promote your other shows. But in the meantime, Equality Texas, please drop some donations for that. Equality Texas works to secure full equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer Texans through political action, education, community organizing, and collaboration. If you go ahead and donate, you can help me make a superhero that will show up in next session. Maybe there'll be a clone that will explode into green goo. It'll be super fun. Did you have what is coming up this week, Nikki? Or okay, you just okay, we're good. Nikki tells me we're good. So with that, we're going to tell you all to have a lovely night. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next Thursday for issue 2 of Halcyon Pride. Good night, everybody.